Hey guys, this is day number 9 of the Talks to the Camera Challenge, and today, for this day, topic is to share a struggle. Now, I had to think about this for a bit because I don't know, it's a struggle trying to explain it. So that's number one right there, just to kick it all off. I think, well, because I mean, even for this new year, even for this new year, I sort of make a list of things to sort of improve on, which, well, this is one of them. The struggle to talk to the camera, the struggle to express thoughts and feelings in a very clear and very articulate way. So that was a struggle that I'm sort of working on fixing, which is what this is right now. And yeah, I'll name off a couple. I think one of the biggest struggles I have that I've had for about a few years now is, I don't know, in terms of concentration and focus, is one struggle. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of the information, whether it's me reading something or online or a physical copy, or if somebody I know was telling me something, or in school a teacher was teaching a topic or subject matter to us. I don't know. It's something I sometimes it's a struggle to not only concentrate on that but also to take it in as well. Like a lot of it just sort of just it just goes through me. And yeah, I don't know. It's just something that you know it might be something like undiagnosed or something like that, but I don't, yeah, I struggle to explain myself, which is what you're seeing right now. So I'm struggling to find words. I'm struggling to. Well, that's not struggling. I think. I think this has to do another one that I find difficult is this has to do with workload. So I find it sometimes, and I noticed this sort of recently, is I struggle to find any consistent, with the work being consistently working and all that. So I tried, I made sort of a list of, you know, sort of like goals, for the end of for the whole year, to sort of to reach. It's trying to find consistency in what I do or whether, yeah, just whatever I do. And I don't think I quite have that. Like I'm not very consistent with a lot of things. I think it just depends mostly just how I'm feeling, today. It's mostly I sometimes I just let my mood sort of direct me into wherever. So I'm trying to. I always keep saying trying because that's nothing that you can do. You know, we're not always 100% like every day. You know, there's a lot of times where you probably don't want to do something. You know, you don't want to do something, or you don't want to do something that you set out. You know, a task to do, but you get through it anyway. You know, it's better to try than just not try. You know, so I just want to let you know that I am trying. Might not be the right word to use, but I don't really care. I'm trying, and that's something that we can do. So I'm trying to hit those goals, and so far, I think I am in terms of this, especially with this as well. Because at first it didn't go like so well when I first started, but I gave it another go that second time, you know. And I think that's pretty good. And I think since we're like 9 days in, I think that's pretty solid. And I don't see why not in reaching towards the end, you know, up to like 30 days. Like, I don't see why not, you know. So that's one to tick off. Everything else, you know, it's only February, so it's still like early and then early in, you know, of the year. So you only got about was it 10 or 11 months left, I think. Yeah, maybe one of those. So plenty of time, you know. I haven't you know, you haven't failed anything yet, you know. You just started, you know. So yeah, consistency. So, you know, it's something that I feel like I need to, you know, do more. But you know, just saying do more, it's just, you know, what am I going to do exactly in order to do that? So I mean, like, it's one thing to say like, yeah, I want to, you know, yeah, I need to work on this more. Yeah, I'm not strong at this aspect, and that's it. Like, sort of, you know, it's a good thing to acknowledge it. You know what it is that, you know, you, yeah, first. But then what? Like, are you gonna do something about it? Are you, you know, are you just gonna keep acknowledging it but just not do anything about it? So that's what I'm trying to do. Again, there's that word again. Is I'm actually doing something about it. Because I think you have to get to a point where you sort of are sort of, and you sort of are sick of, you know, of whatever routine you know, that you're doing, or whatever's like holding you back, or if it's like in a dead end job, or it's in a lifestyle that you live in, how it's making you feel, how it's making you mentally and emotionally. You know, it comes a point where, you know, a breaking point where you actually do something about it. You know, whether it's your weight as well, or you know, something that you haven't learned yet, or that you probably should learn. Just stuff like that, man. You know, comes to a point where you actually do put your foot down and say, you know, enough, and you know. But yeah, okay, focus, consistency. And another one I probably struggle with, um, yeah, I think it's just I need to be more present. like in the moment, present. It kind of reminds me of what Bill Murray, said as well, which is, sometimes you catch yourself in a reflection, you know, and you see what you look like, in those brief sort of seconds. And echoing what he said, it's just blank. Your face is blank, your eyes are just blank. Like it's just nothing. And then, when you do notice that you sort of, change a bit, you put a bit more life to it, you know. And yeah, I always get drawn back into the past, whether that's in college, university, sometimes high school. Sometimes it's about the people that I was with, always scenarios in my head that happened, or you know, just stuff, just the stuff like that. Or it's good to have achievements, but I don't know. After a while, when you sort of you still looking back on it, while still looking, back on it, still, you know, still like, you know, it's best to, I don't know. There is no present to me at this moment, and there is sort of no future. Like, when they give you that sort of, where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 or 20 years time? It's like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to be in 5 months, let alone 5 years. I don't know, man. I just like, at the moment, I'm just sort of winging it, you know. Because when I'm in nursery, when I was in nursery, primary school, high school, college, and university, those kind of kept me busy for like, kind of kept me busy for about a few years. But as soon as you leave, you're on your own, and all this is just, it's just unknown. I'm just sort of just winging it. Yeah, which isn't very new. Which is, it's not very new for a few people, for people to say that, but but yeah, being present, being consistent, and being focused. Yeah, so those are the three that I can think of. Um, I guess confidence as well. I'm working on that, but I can still name that. So that's four. Like I'm trying to think. Like I know I've got the answer. It's just like I don't know. It's just sometimes you just it just sort of blanks out a bit. Um, I think that's it. I think because I feel like there's something else, but I think that's it. Oh well, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna just sit here and try to think for like forever. So yeah, yeah. So tomorrow I will be talking about a concept that I've learned. Whatever that is, we'll find out. So yeah, today that completes day number 9 of the Talk to the Camera challenge. Yeah, a lot of rambling, a lot of, I don't know, all over the place, but hey, that's unscripted for you, yeah. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. And this wraps up for today. See you there.